It can watch on the big
And then come back after so you can talk if you want to. Let me know if you don't see it, but
Okay, I'm gonna try it.
it looks to me like Facebook is live now. And when Tom comes on, I'm gonna have you all go to speaker view because that'll look better. Jamie, is that you?
Yep.
Hey, Jamie, how are you? It's
Doing very well. It's my birthday.
It is. Happy birthday.
Thank you ever so kindly.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
You didn't tell us that.
Yeah, I was going to tell Tom on Facebook, but I didn't get a chance.
Well, I don't think he's on here yet, so.
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay. Oh, and you know what else I'm gonna do?
Here we go.
Here's Judy. Hi, Judy. That's so we can put it on YouTube later. You all can keep talking. I'm just doing stuff and I can't do both at the same time.
Claudia, has Abigail had the baby?
Oh no, not yet. Not yet. Oh, here's Marilyn. Are you here, Marilyn?
I'm here.
Marilyn Garfinkel. Are you here? Let's see.
I think she's muted.
We haven't done this in a while, so I forget how this all works. If I'm doing something wrong, let me know.
Yeah, I got knocked off there for a second.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. Thank you, Gail, for telling me that we're on Facebook now. Good.
Hi, Marilyn.
Hi, everybody. Is that Jeannie?
Yep, it's
Hi,
me.
Jeannie.
Mara, I love that gorgeous grand puppy of yours. She is adorable.
Oh, thank you. She's fun to be around. Keeps my older dog, young. Not that my older dog is 7. He's not that old, but
Yeah,
he's not a puppy, so it's nice to see him playing.
adorable.
He's very patient with the puppy too, but she's a lot. Excuse me for one moment.
Who's that?
Hello, friends. By my clock, it's 7:30. Is that right?
It is.
Yep, that's right.
So Tom Chapin here in my new old house up in the attic. I have a small little office here, and I picked out a little corner so I wouldn't bother the rest of the house down below. And I put up one of my mom's embroideries. This is by my mother. It's her thing of circle. I'll give you a show of it. See that? With all those circles and people and stuff in there. One of the last things she did before she died. She's doing her whole life doing those amazing embroideries. So tonight's going to be songs about home and whatever else I feel like doing. So let's start with this one. In my neck of the woods, there's a little speck of a place. It sits where the river is miles wide at the foot of a beautiful mountainside. And this speck of a place is a heck of a speck of a place. The friendliest kids, the friskiest pets, the prettiest stores and luncheonettes. And this heck of a speck of a place is my hometown. Hometown, deedle-diddle-dum. Everybody needs a place to come from. Hometown, deedle-diddle-down. Sing a song of my hometown. Now my neck of the woods is an old historical place. The French and Indians got in a fight and General Washington spent the night in my speck of a town. It's kind of a hand-me-down, and all its former residents, from scalawags to presidents, still seem to be walking around in my hometown. Hometown, deedle-diddle-dum. Everybody needs a place to come from. Hometown, deedle-diddle-down. Sing a song of my hometown. Sing a song of nosy neighbors. Nosy, but they're on your side. Sing a song of ball games, book fairs, yard sales. Sing a song of hometown pride. Now I know that my home may not be Paris or Rome. To me it carries a special glow of people and places I really know. And your personal town may also be low in renown, but you love it just because it's yours, and end up giving guided tours and handing out color brochures of your hometown. Hometown, deedle-diddle-dum. Everybody needs a place to come from. Hometown, deedle-diddle-down. Sing a song of my hometown. So my hometown. Let me just make sure that does this sound okay? I'm just going to make sure that I'm on the right thing here in terms of my speaker. Yes, I am. Good. Okay, great. So, one of the things about this last little while, I just came back from Winfield. And I was going to wear this, but it was a little sweaty, so I decided not to. Little Winfield, Kansas. Had a grand time. I know some of you folks might have been there, but or watched the stream, and it was fun. Not as many people as usual, but it was pretty safe, and it was lovely to see John McCutcheon and sing with Michael and all the other folks that I have seen over the years. The first time I was there was 1990, I think, and so this is like a few years, 31 years since the first time I went to Winfield, and it was quite lovely. And but it was strange to pack up my stuff, get on a plane, 2 planes, and go flying away with masks and sitting next to folks. And but all is well. Came home okay. Took a test this morning and I'm fine, which is nice to know. because I have these little grandchildren banging around in my life who have no vaccines. Let's do a song about a little bit of traveling. Up and out and out the door I run the whole day long. Another day, another dollar, that's the working song. But oh, that feeling when the sun is sinking low and it's so nice to come home. It's so nice to come home. And oh, that peaceful feeling when the sun is sinking low. It's so nice to come home. A graybeard sailor said to me, I guess I've seen it all. Wind, rain, hurricane, and waves 10 stories tall. But oh, that feeling when the sun is sinking low and it's so nice to come home. You can sing with me, bud. It's so nice to come home. And oh, that peaceful feeling when I see the harbor glow. It's so nice to come home. Yeah. I cross the land, guitar in hand, I'm singing every night. Call my daughter on the phone, she says, Daddy, don't seem right. I say, oh, be patient, there's just one more town to go. It'll be so nice to come home. It's so nice to come home. And I miss you more than ever when there's just one town to go. It'll be so nice to come home. And when I'm far away, feeling lonely and low, I just remember that it's so nice to come home. All across this land there are people living in the street. People broke, people hungry, bowed down in defeat. There are old folk and children. They deserve to know that it's so nice to come home. Help me. It's so nice to come home. And I miss you more than ever when there's just one town to go. It'll be so nice to come home. Last chance. It's so nice to come home. 'Cause every single person in this world deserves to know it's so nice to come home. So when you're far away, feeling lonely and low, I just remember that it's so nice to come home. Yes, it is. So nice to come home. I played that at Winfield on the 5 o'clock set on stage 1, and it was 95 degrees or something sweaty, and I was slipping all over it. I said, oh, this is a little easier tonight. I'm just thinking this is probably the first of many times, hopefully, that we'll be doing some stuff in this house. I did one with Christine Lavin last weekend, just a couple of songs. And but that was a different part of the house. I'm sort of figuring out where to be, and it feels nice up here actually. So here's a song that my friend John Cobert and I wrote. The first two were older songs with John Forster. This is John Cobert. I took a walk down Main Street in the pouring rain. The new bank on the corner once once again it's changed its name, and the market and the drugstore have merged into a chain. This neighborhood just does not look the same. I got a digital camera, I got a new cell phone, but I can't figure out how to download a ringtone. I call and leave a message, my kids send back a text. Things do change, whatever happens next. We will adjust to whatever is thrown at us. We will adjust and do just what we must. We learn to email and TiVo without a lot of fuss. We will adjust. Probably should have it Facebook and TikTok or something. They keep changing. Well, the ice cap is melting, Wall Street's melting too. Gas prices go up and down, what are we to do? Recession and depression are out of our control, so turn it up, let the bad times roll. We will adjust to whatever is thrown at us. We will adjust and do just what we must. We were born to be adaptable, live through boom or bust. We will adjust. I heard a coyote on Sunset Boulevard after dark, saw a red hawk hunting pigeons in Central Park. The deer snip off our flower buds like you cut them with a knife. And I've been fighting roaches all my life. But I've seen the human animal change his habits too. We tinker and we jury rig and somehow make it through. Every generation, every link on the chain is thrown into the unknown. Here we go again. We will adjust to whatever is thrown at us. We will adjust and do just what we must. There's a core of steel hidden underneath the rust. We will adjust. We will adjust. We will adjust. Well, that's what we've been doing the last couple of years, adjusting. I guess we are always doing that, but it seems like it's been a little more on the adjust scale recently. So here's a story song, a little history. My friend Sai Khan, it was great kind of political character as well as a great songwriter and performer and did a lot of work on the humanitarian side. And he got really excited when I told him that my great uncle was his girlfriend was Dorothy Day, who founded the Catholic Worker. And I started telling him that story. He said, "Oh, we got to write this story." So here it is. I don't do this very often live because it's kind of a I don't know why I don't actually. I'm gonna start doing it more. But this is my great uncle Forster Battram. My great uncle Forster came from Asheville, North Carolina. His life was quite incredible but true. He had a friend named Thomas, a writer by his trade, who dreamed of fame the way that young men do. And Thomas Wolfe wrote a book now famous far and wide, though he died before it ever saw the light. Its title is a common phrase, we can't go home again. We speak it like we're certain that it's right. But is it true? We can't go home again, and we're condemned forevermore to roam. If you can find the work you need, I believe in your truest place you will find a home. My great Uncle Foster did not believe in marriage or waging war or even God above. He came north to Greenwich Village, met a pretty girl named Dorothy. The two of them fell crazy mad in love. But Foster would not marry even when she was expecting, so they split, leaving Dorothy alone. And she came to feel her daughter was the force of God within her. In the Catholic Church she found herself a home. So is it true you can't go home again? And we're condemned forevermore to roam. If you find the faith you need, I believe in your truest place you will find a home. Faith led her to the Bowery where the poor and desperate gather, the stiffs and bums the wealthy never see. She made a home among the homeless, the men that no one wanted, and in her grace they found their dignity. From anarchist to pacifist to the Catholic worker movement, ironically, humility brought fame. And some say Dorothy Day is on the road to sainthood, while just a few remember Foster's name. The last verse. Our mother sometimes took us to the Staten Island. Our mother sometimes took us on the Staten Island ferry, on a pilgrimage that led to Foster's door. With grown-ups inside talking, I'd be outside with my brothers. We watched the busy boats down at the shore. I remember him on holidays, Christmas and Thanksgiving, sitting quietly in suit and vest and tie, as my grandma and her sisters went fussing all around him. I learned the story long after he died. Is it true you can't go home again, and we're condemned forevermore to roam? If you find the love you need, I believe in your truest place you will find a home. If in your truest place you can find your home, in your truest place you will be home. Foster Bartram and Dorothy Day. Wow. Interesting stories in everybody's life, and you start looking back at these folks. I was talking to my wife Bonnie, my grandma, his sister Lily was my grandma, and her oldest sister Rose lived till 99. And the last 8 or 10 years of her life, every time we saw her, she'd say, "Tommy, you're going to sing that song when I die." And I said, "So what song?" "That Circle song. You'll sing that for me, won't you?" I said, "I will, Rose, but don't make it too soon." You know. And my other grandma Abby Chapin, lived 101. And when the Brooklyn Bridge turned 100 in 1983, my grandma was a year older than the Brooklyn Bridge. Brooklyn Bridge was 1883. She was born 1882, and she was amazing woman. Amazing people in your life, you know. So, let's see. What's number 5 here on my list? Let's do a auto harp number. Here's one of my favorite songs. Wrote this with my friend Scott Ainsley at the Common Ground on the Hill down in West Virginia, or yes, West Virginia. Is it? It's well, Claudia will fix it for me because I can't remember now. It's in Westminster. So that West, is that Pennsylvania? Probably Pennsylvania.
Maryland.
Maryland, thank you. You're all kind of close there. Maryland and Pennsylvania and West Virginia all banging it together. So. Come in, the door is open. You are welcome here. Come in, the door is open. Leave out all doubt and fear. We'll plant a seed together, and together watch it grow, and learn once more what we already know. Lift up your voice, rejoice in what we found. Let every heart take refuge in the sound. Feel the walls around us tremble, we will surely bring them down, and find ourselves on common ground. Find ourselves on common ground. This is how we celebrate our song and dance and art. This is how we touch the future, how we touch your heart. Tell your story to a child and they'll take it as their own. This is how we learn we're not alone. Lift up your voice, rejoice in what we found. Let every heart take refuge in the sound. Feel the walls around us tremble, we will surely bring them down, and find ourselves on common ground. Find ourselves on common ground. In our time together, I begin to understand there are bridges we can only cross together, hand in hand. Soon we'll head on homeward, we'll go our separate ways, but these echoes will be dancing down our days. Lift up your voice, rejoice in what we found. Let every heart take refuge in the sound. Feel the walls around us tremble, we will surely bring them down, and find ourselves on common ground. Find ourselves on common ground. Whoa, yeah. Home. Here's this Bruce Springsteen. was 8 years old, running with a dime in my hand to the bus stop to pick up a paper for my old man. I sat in his lap in a big old Buick and steer as we drove through town. He'd toss in my hair and say, son, take a good look around. This is your hometown. This is your hometown. Your hometown. This is your hometown. In 65, tensions were running high in my high school. There were a lot of fights between black and white. There was nothing you could do. Cars at light on a Saturday night, the backseat drew a gun. Words were passed, a shotgun blast, troubled times had come to my hometown, to my hometown, my hometown, to my hometown. Now Main Street's whitewashed windows and vacant stores. Seems like there ain't nobody wants to come down here no more. They're closing down the textile mill across the railroad tracks. Foreman says these jobs are going, boys, and they ain't coming back to your hometown, to your hometown, your hometown, to your hometown. You sing it. Last night me and Kate, we lay in bed and talked about getting out, packing up our things, maybe heading south. I'm 35, I got a kid of my own now. Last night I sat him up behind the wheel, said, son, take a good look around. This is your hometown. Bruce. Yeah, that's a good song. There we go. I had a lyric for a lot of years, and the nice thing about some of my friends, you can sit down with them and when they show up and you say, I got this little lyric in there, and they're willing to help me finish it. This is Cy Cobb with me. I was standing at the station waiting for a isolation, thinking about the two of us, and how this old world will not leave us alone. Put a light in your window, mama, I'm coming home. Well, I've been out of circulation, been out of my head. I've been in isolation, it's a wonder I ain't dead. I got money in my pocket, got my new clothes on. Put a light in your window, mama, I'm coming home. Put a light in your window, a pallet on your floor. Put a light in your window, feet lead me to your door. I had a fire in my belly, I had my future in my hand. Took me a long time, babe, to understand what a hard world this can be when you're alone. Put a light in your window, mama, I'm coming home. Put a light in your window, a beacon in the dark. Put a light in your window, put some hope in my heart, some hope in my heart. I thought I knew everything there was to know, where the sky was blue, where the four winds blow, till the darkness took me, stripped me to the bone. Put a light in your window, mama, I'm coming home. Put a light in your window, keep it burning bright. Put a light in your window, I'll be home tonight. Put a light in your window, I come a long, long way. You better blow out that candle, mama, coming home to stay. Coming home to stay. Home to stay. Put a light in your window. Let's see. Ha. Is not very spacious or gracious or grand. We don't have a lake or an acre of land, just a wide open door and a welcoming hand, and it feels like home. And it feels like home. And it feels like home. A wide open door and a welcoming hand, and it feels like home. The comfortable places and spaces we know, the hideouts and hangouts we found long ago. We put marks on the door frame to watch ourselves grow, and it feels like home, and it feels like home, and it feels like home. We put marks on the watch ourselves grow, and it feels like home. I'm missing Jay Younger, the great fiddle player who played on all the Ken Burns things. Asher Can Farewell. He played on this one on the track. It's the place that we gather when some things goes wrong, when the water's too high, when the wind is too strong. It's where we feel loved, it's where we belong. And it feels like home, and it feels like home, and it feels like home. It's where we be, where we feel loved, it's where we belong, and it feels like home. Yeah. Home, huh? What kind of time we got here? We're doing good. 8:06, okay, 8:07. So lots of things happen at home, and this is a song that John Forster and I wrote. In fact, we wrote the last one as well. We wrote this one, and it's about, they call my town a melting pot, like a stew or a casserole, but we are not a melting pot. My town is a salad bowl. You morning crew know this song pretty well, I think, by now. My town, so yeah, you know it, and I can't think of the next words because I talked. Yeah, salad bowl. I appreciate this family of mine. We're tomatoes from a long and sturdy vine, and though we're juicy, flavorful, and sweet, we're not the only veggies on the street. My town is a salad bowl. It's full of delicious things, and the flavor that each thing brings delicifies the whole. My town is a salad, town is a salad, town is a salad bowl. My closest buddy calls herself a cute, but also says she's got a lot of zouk. Cute zouk, whatever, it's a wash. She's just my friend, I love her like a squash. The spinach family's very, very shy. They don't yet speak the language, but they try. Some folks find the chili peppers hot, but get to know them, you could learn a lot. My town is a salad bowl. It's full of surprising things, and the flavor that each thing brings to surprise-ifies the whole. Here we go. My town is a salad, town is a salad, town is a salad bowl. One of the Bostons married an iceberg. They're bringing their kids up romaine. The Sprouts don't approve, they threaten to move, so we sing them this catchy refrain. My town is a salad, town is a salad, town is a salad bowl by yourselves, my. The onion refugees who live with the chives, who are helping them start over with their lives. The shallots and the leeks are helping too, 'cause the scallions helped them out when they were new. We're so assorted and so imported, there's no way of melting us down. But different scenes, for different greens. Our differences strengthen our town. My town is a salad, town is a salad, town is a salad bowl again. My town is a salad, town is a salad, town is a salad bowl. A salad, of course, gets tossed, but none of the tastes get lost. The thing that makes you unique, uniqueifies the whole. My town is a salad, town is a salad, town is a salad bowl. By yourselves, my last chance. My town is a salad, town is my town is a salad bowl. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, this is nice. What do you have when you live in a town? Excuse me 1 second. Let me get a drink of water here. Let me tune this up a little bit. We were up in Nova Scotia for a couple of weeks, and I've forgotten how beautiful the skies are up there. You know, I live in the tri-state area, a little bit north of New York City in the Hudson Valley, and you get a lot of lights and stuff, and you know, at night. But boy, I was up there a couple of nights, and I remembered this song. Lie on your back and you look up high at the lantern in the nighttime sky. It's nice to know that she's nearby, our next door neighbor, the moon. Quarter moon, half moon, full moon bright. She's always ready to lend you light. She'll be here tomorrow night, our next door neighbor, the moon. Ooh, a billion years, a million eyes have gone out in the night to watch the same moon rise. Once in a while she's lost from view, perhaps she has some things to do, but then she comes back just like new, our next door neighbor, the moon. Night upon night beaming down on me, her soft gray light so I can see my closest friend in the galaxy, our next door neighbor, the moon. Ooh, she's not that far, a hop and skip away. Maybe I'll go up and visit her someday. Ooh, she's not that far, a hop and skip away. Maybe I'll go up and visit her someday. Lie on your back and you look up high at the lantern in the nighttime sky. She'll be there as the years go by, our biggest, brightest firefly. And I'm so glad that she's nearby, our next door neighbor, the moon. Next door neighbor, the moon. Every time I read the paper, everywhere I look today, every time I check the TV, I hear no chance, no hope, no way. And all the reasons why we can't is you take yours and I take mine. We sound just like a corporate boardroom, victims of the bottom line. And our mothers built this city, our fathers built this town. Did they live in a harder time than we do, than you do? Did they live in a harder time than we do now? They survived the Great Depression, World War I and World War II. They knew the pain of immigration. They did what they had to do. It seemed back then there was a chance for anyone willing to try. Now it looks like almost no one cares if poor folk live or die. But our mothers built this city and our fathers built this town. Did they live in a meaner time than you do, than I do? Did they live in a meaner time than we do now? Remember when we worked together, building towns and jobs and homes, doing what we had to do to really stand up on our own. Yeah. I see a chip on every shoulder, and I hear the corporate lies tearing down all that we work for, selling off our children's lives. Divide is still the way to conquer. Cut the chips and watch them fall. But the hard work's still the good work when we build with room for all. And our mothers built this city, our fathers built this town, and we can build upon their work if you do, if I do. Yes, we can build upon their work if we do. Now, right now, right now, right now. Yeah. Feels like a good song for these days. Divide is still the way to conquer. That's been happening and working. People are working so hard to divide us. When we come together, it's a different world. Let me see what I got here. Put this in a different key. This is a song I haven't sung in many a moon. I've forgotten some of these songs. That's one of the nice things about doing these events where you say, oh. Shadows of the evening, sinking orange sun, sinking orange sun. Let me do a little higher, I guess. John Force and I wrote this. It's a really nice tune. Shadows of the evening, sinking orange sun. Home we wend our way when the busy day is done. Gather at the table, there's a place for everyone. Rest your feet of clay when the busy day is done. We are with you all the way. We are with you all the way. Rest your feet of clay when the busy day is done. I think Jay Unger played a fiddle on this one too. Share the disappointments, victories hard won. Lay them all away when the busy day is done. We are with you all the way. We are with you all the way. Rest your feet of clay when the busy day is done. Shadows of the evening, sinking orange sun. Home we wend our way when the busy day is done. We are with you all the way. We are with you all the way. Rest your feet of clay when the busy day is done. Yeah. Well, let me do one more, and then we'll get a chance to chat a little bit. And let's do the song that, if not inspired, it put the name to this evening. Home is the welcoming sound. Maybe, well, it could be, it feels like home is also a good name for this evening. Let me see. When the winter wind's calling, snow is falling, your cold feet are dragging the ground. When you're stuck in the storm, looking for warm, home is the welcoming sound. When the summer sun's blaze puts your mind in a haze, and you feel like you're coming unwound. When you run helter-skelter, looking for shelter, home is the welcoming sound. Cool in the summer, warm in the winter, sheltering all the year round. Wherever I ramble, wherever I roam, home is the welcoming sound. When your friends are all taken, you're feeling forsaken, your smile is turned into a frown. When it feels like your poor heart is coming apart, home is the welcoming sound. Cool in the summer, warm in the winter, sheltering all the year round. Wherever I ramble, wherever I roam, home is the welcoming sound. There are family and friends standing by you, seems like you're out on your own. Whoever you are, wherever you go, you are not alone. I'm a daddy who travels, who works on the road, and it seems like I'm always outbound. But though we're apart, deep down in my heart, home is the welcoming sound. Cool in the summer, warm the winter, sheltering all the year round. Wherever I ramble, wherever I roam, home is the welcoming sound. Last chance. Cool in the summer, warm the winter, sheltering all the year round. Wherever I ramble, wherever I roam, home is the welcoming sound. Home is the welcoming sound. Well, thank you, friends, for stopping in. You can turn on your mic so Claudia can do this. Anyone wants to ask me a question, or
Yep, we got
Or-
a few questions here.
okay.
Jamie was on, Jamie Welsh, and he was having computer problems. So I don't know if you're still on, Jamie, but today's his birthday.
Jamie, a birthday. Oh well, in that
Okay.
case,
But we didn't know how you're going to do it. Good.
let's see. Happy birthday, we love you. Happy birthday, and may all your dreams come true. When you blow out the candles, one light stays aglow. It's the love light in your eyes wherever you go. Happy birthday, Jamie, and everybody else who has a birthday this year.
Okay. There were also 2 song requests. I'm not sure if
Ah,
you want to save them for next time or what, but Rosie Richardson asked for Cooking in the Kitchen.
cooking in the kitchen, in the kitchen. I don't know, I have all the words in front of me. That's one I haven't done in a while, but I'll put it on the list.
Okay, so we'll do that next time. And then Debbie Braffman asked for Jubilation, but I think you need more voices, right?
Yeah, I think that's a very hard one to do a solo. I mean, you can do a little, just a chorus of it, but it's. This is a song that needs no explanation. Jubilation. This is a song I hope that time would bring. Jubilation. This is a song I call my jubilation, jubilation. And it feels so good, all I got to do is sing. Everybody say we, and it goes on, but it needs a, I think it needs a gang. You know, that's a collective, that song.
Okay. Next month is the 40th anniversary of
Of co-
Pat-
Is that right?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
October. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be fun to try to get the whole crew together? But and don't like our chances.
Well, you never know. We'll work.
Scott Ainsley and Michael Mark and
Yeah.
Pete Corum, I don't know where he is.
Yeah.
Tom Key and Jim Lauderdale all have different careers. They've all gone into wonderful stuff. I lost track of Pete, but everybody else has had amazing careers.
Yeah. Well, we might be able to track him down. Anyway, couple of questions. Let's start with Jeannie.
Hi, Jeannie.
Hi, Tom. How are you?
Good.
Oh, I got to watch you for the live stream for Winfield, and it was the best quality live stream I've seen of anything I've seen during this last couple of years. It was really awesome.
I was really impressed with it too. Claudia saved a couple of them. I was really pleased.
Yeah, it was really good. But Harry always talked about his lonely writer's garret, and your writer's garret doesn't look all that lonely. And I'm fascinated by your mom's piece. And what's it made out of? Is it? I mean, I know she was a
Cloth.
seamstress, but it's cloth? Okay.
It's all cloth. Look at this, and it's
I'd like
pieces.
to.
And she takes certain pieces out and puts the pieces on and then does embroidery around it. She finds this wonderful she found this wonderful fabric, and then we put
There.
it together. It's sort of like doing stained glass, almost with fabric, you know, where she finds fabric and then she puts it all together. This wonderful thing she has here.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pull this over because it's got a little. And it's
Okay.
it's
No,
tacked up there.
don't.
I was
Okay.
gonna say maybe you can take a photo and we'll post that online.
Yeah, I'll do that. I just tacked it up there because behind it is just a window, and I was afraid of
Yeah.
this sort of so I just put and I said, Bonnie, you got a piece of something to put, and she had this whole thing. Oh, this one. I wanted to have my mom's thing. It's so beautiful. We're figuring out a place to put it in the house, but it's
Yeah.
such a beautiful piece.
Okay. Well, that's all I wanted to say.
Elspeth
It's
Hart.
beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It
Uh-huh.
is. I'm thrilled with it.
Okay, Lindsay, are you there? Lindsay Cannell has a question.
Hi, Lindsay.
You gotta unmute yourself.
I got you.
Okay.
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm in bed.
Oh, you have a question?
Yeah, look at me. I'm in bed.
Oh, yeah. That's not a question.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm pretty exhausted, Claudia, like I said, but I will get a good night's sleep.
Good. Have a good night's sleep. I hope you feel better.
Dude, I had a really bad stomach ache.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Well, you feel better, Lindsay.
I am better. I'm better. I'm just.
Good.
I just lost one of my flatmates.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Thank you
we've-
so much, Tom. I really appreciate it. And
Glad you popped in. All right.
We've got a question now from Richard Demick. Are you there, Richard? Are you still
Tom.
around?
Hey, Richard.
Trying to remember who was in your trio at Plattsburgh State.
Yes.
Ago.
Do you remember?
You and Ernie?
Ernie Daly and Ralph Manners.
Ralph, I couldn't remember.
And Ralph was one of the great. Was one of the best cross country runners in New York. And he always wanted to be a pilot. And after he graduated, he went right into the Air Force and got killed in Vietnam.
Oh my gosh!
And he's the closest person that to me that died in that ill-fated war. And but they put him in the Hall of Fame at Plattsburgh because he. And I remember, and they picked the weekend when I couldn't go, but I wrote a little piece for Ralph, who was a lovely guy, and he played banjo. And when the first week I got in Plattsburgh, back in summer of the fall, I guess, of '62, I met Ernie and I met Ralph, and we started. Ralph played banjo, Ernie played nothing but sang, and I played guitar, and we started our trio, the Waysiders.
Yep.
Somewhere maybe on the website, there's a picture of the Waysiders walking in the Plattsburgh, winter in the train yard. It's sort of a black and white photo.
Great, Tom. Thanks.
Thanks for remembering.
And Deborah Stankiewicz just typed a message that says that beautiful needlework from your mom would make a beautiful cover for your next album.
Bingo.
And but we've got one on Threads. That's
Yes, we do.
of her.
That's right. Threads. I don't have it in front of me here. It's sorry, I can't show it. But just go on the website and look Threads, because that's a picture of the country estate. It's that her father bought back in 1922, and there it is. Yeah, Lindsay. And anyway, it was. She had a whole slew of things, and but that the problem with this one is it's not in the right. I guess it doesn't matter these days, since we're not putting them out anyway. But it wouldn't quite fit on a CD, because it's a rectangle rather than a sort of a square.
But that's what we did with Threads. We turn it sideways. Yeah.
Right. Except this one has people's anyway.
Oh,
stuff.
Okay. Well.
But that's a great idea. Thank you.
And I'm just wondering if there's anybody listening on Facebook that has a question, because they can't ask you directly, but if you type it in, we can ask Tom. And meanwhile, anybody else on Zoom that has a question, speak up or forever hold your
I hope everybody's still getting the shots and take care of yourselves. They're even talking about booster shots now, which is interesting. But Michael and I were trying to be real careful when we're in Winfield, but we came home fine. But it's a tricky thing these days still, and to fly and to be with a whole lot of folks. And as you may have noticed, I've canceled some of the indoor shows. Not canceled, moved them a little bit further down the line, so until we're sure that we're going to be okay. But that's the sort of the plan right now.
But you are doing Mohonk on the 25th.
Yeah, Mohonk is this Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
John and Michael. It'll be great to see John. And well, let me see here. Is there a request for it to finish up with tonight?
Not so far. Any plans to come to Charlotte? Yeah.
Oh, I wish.
I was asking. Yeah.
I was born in Charlotte. In Charlotte, North Carolina. My dad was stationed in Charlotte during the World War II, right at the end, and I was born in 1945. And I was there for all of 2 months, born. And then my dad, and then the war finally ended, and he came home. And my mom was down with him with my two older brothers, with James and Harry. But I love Charlotte, and I love Asheville, which is where my grandparents were. My great-grandparents, the Battrams. I mentioned Foster Battram, and his father and grandfather came from England and were indentured servants in Asheville, and ended up living there and raising their families. Let's see.
Well, we do have a request for your final song from Beth, who asks for "At the End of the Day."
At the End of the Day, that's a good song. It is the end of the day. Let's see. I'll do it on the sister guitar. You guys know this guitar. It's my daughters, Abigail and Lily. When they were about, well, you can see Lily didn't want to smile because she had braces. So, it's a long, long time ago. Let me tune this, actually. This is a song that I had the lyric for a little while, and was not happy with anything I came up with. And so I sent the lyric to John Colbert. And about a day or two later, he sends me back this beautiful tune. Well, that was really out of tune. Thank you all, by the way. Thanks for sticking with us and coming in. And I hope I see you soon. We sprang from a weed in the Garden of Eden, all scattered by wind and foam. So hungry for shelter, we seek out our true love to pick up the pieces and welcome us home. Through many a storm, though I am no sailor, I found myself caught at the wheel. But trusting to fortune and the help of some true friends, we somehow survived the ordeal. At the end of the day, at the end of the year, at the end of the line, I'm glad you're here. Blessed is the pilgrim who's able to say, once I loved you, once you loved me, I still love you at the end of the day. So glad to be here, so glad that you're near, glad this year's come to an end. We faced our worst fears, we shed some real tears as the world chased us round once again. So reach out a hand to the ones who you love most, and mourn for all those gone away. We'll count up our losses, we'll bind up our wounds, and tomorrow we'll face the new day. At the end of the day, at the end of the year, at the end of the line, I'm glad you're here. Blessed is the pilgrim who's able to say, once I loved you, once you loved me, I still love you at the end of the day. So reach out a hand to the ones who you love most, and mourn for all those gone away. We'll count up our losses, we'll bind up our wounds, and tomorrow will be a new day. That's something my mother always used to say was, you get hurt, you fall, you hurt yourself, and you go down, she said, well, tomorrow will be a new day. That's where that line came from. At the end of the day, at the end of the year, at the end of the line, I'm glad you're here. Blessed is the pilgrim who's able to say, once I loved you, once you loved me, I still love you at the end of the day. Once I loved you, once you loved me, I still love you at the end of the day. Thank you, friends. Thank you, Claudia. Talk to you all soon. Hope
You.
Be well.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
Thanks for another great night.
It was fun. We've
Thanks.
missed these.
Always is.
Yeah. We'll schedule more.
Okay.
And if you have requests, send them on email to tom@tomchapin.com. And, or any themes or any albums, or we're talking about some different ideas.
He'll never do my favorite song,
What's your favorite song?
Battle Beast and Barbie.
That occasionally, but usually he likes to have Michael do it with him,
We can get Michael. Tell him to show up.
That's true. We do can get Michael if he's not visiting his grandchildren in California.
Yeah, grandkids, man, I'll tell you.
It's tough when they're 3,000 miles away,
Yeah. Oh well, I can wait.
Well, I'm writing it down, and so it's not forgotten, and I will remind him.
Okay, I'll keep my fingers crossed, but
What does it say
not
about,
holding my breath.
what does it say about you that that's your favorite
I'm
song?
not sure. If anyone has an idea, let me know.
That's great. We should do one of those things, but I don't know how to put it together, where you all send me yourself singing it and we combine them. Does anybody know how to do that? Because I don't.
Nobody wants to hear me sing.
But if everybody's singing together, then nobody sticks out,
I may still stick out, but
Well, that's beyond my skill set, unfortunately. I don't know how to do that.
don't look at me. I probably have friends who know how, but
But that means everyone's got to learn that song.
probably better songs to do than that one.
Well, through all those 200, I bet he did it at least once.
Not that I recall. But I
Oh,
recall.
well, I'll look it up. If I find it, I'll tell you what date it was.
Perfect.
I don't think he did.
I
No,
don't.
you don't think so?
No.
Probably remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He might have done it with the girls, but perhaps not. Perhaps you're right. That's when they sort of they do that at the turning point when they get silly,
Yeah. Yeah, I was at that show. He didn't do it there either.
No, he didn't do it there, but that was their first show together
I
in
know, and it was
ages.
so nice. It was so weird to have to remember to like really clap and make noise. 'Cause I've been like this and a little that, and then they're on to, and it's like, oh wait, they can hear me.
I know it was a weird experience, but we thought that was sort of the beginning of getting back to live music, but things have changed a little bit. So
Yep. Yeah, I already got my booster shot because I'm immunocompromised, and people like, oh, you're so lucky you got your booster. I'm like, it's not luck, I'm sick. I'm glad I have it. I'm glad it was available, but I'm back to, I think I'm staying home all winter.
yeah, it sort of seems that way, but we'll see. It also may depend which state you're in. So
Well, I'm in a state of perpetual confusion, so it's all the same.
all right. Well, I guess it's time to say goodnight. But thanks everybody. Great to see you all. And hi Carl, I see you there, but you didn't have anything to say to Tom. Okay. That's okay. You don't have to talk but we know you're there. All right. Good night, everybody.
Night, Claudia.
Claudia.
Soon.
Bye-bye. See you, Sherry.
Bye. See ya.
Bye-bye. Okay, I'm out of here. See ya.